Right, so today is Adam Marriott's car, obviously. Beautiful S15, absolutely stunning actually. It's a really, really super nice built car. Let me spin the camera and I'll show you. So he's just painted it this absolutely stunning cherry red. Looks wild. I love S bodies set up like this. It's got the like a Bisu rake on it. Just a very end style looking setup car. I love the kit. Obviously got plenty of gap at the front for all that suspension travel movement. Lower on the back. Yeah, it just looks wild. I love this thing. Do you know what? I was never a fan of S15s ever. But the last couple of years I've really grown to love an S15. I must admit they are super, super cool. Yeah, just a really, really nice build. Engine wise, I'm not sure actually. Do you know what? I haven't even looked at the engine. I don't know what engine's in this. That's normally my first call. I always look at the engine. Aero catches. Oh, it's not an SR. It's an RB. RB25. Very cool. The old Kinagawa Turbo. Oh, I know they're like a Chinese brand, but they're actually really good. I've had a couple of mates with Kinagawas that have been absolutely incredible. So, we've got the Torx fuel rail. Yeah, very nice. Very, very nice. Right, yeah, so that is today's job. It's full digital print livery. There is some chrome sections on it. I'm waiting on the chrome to arrive because my plotter decided to chew up about 10 metres of it yesterday. I left it running and I shouldn't have done, and it just literally cut all through it, rucked up, and then it's like, once chrome is creased, that's it, there's no getting it out. So I've had to order some more for next day delivery for today, because Adam's collecting this tomorrow. The livery shouldn't be too bad because it's all printed. What you make up for in cost of materials, it saves in time laying down because obviously everything's pre-spaced. So yeah, it should be a relatively nice fit. ASR design, Adam Rouse designed this one, as I said. So he's normally really, really good. Everything's correct sizes, so I ain't got to mess around. It saves me so much time. But yeah. No, what I'll do is I'll set this camera up on a stand over there, and I'll do a bit of a, well, it's called stop start. You know what it's like, the time lapse. That's what I'm trying to say. Time lapse. You can see it going down on the bonnet and stuff on the sides. But yeah, right. Anyway, let me give this car a quick clean up and get to it in a bit. All right, so I think it's so important when a designer gives you a design, you need to try and get these parts in exactly the right position. Obviously, there's no measurements on this. You've got to do it, kind of work out where it's running off the panels by eye. You know, it is what it is really, but you just got to try and be as you know, accurate as you possibly can to the designer's brief. So obviously these Origin Labo bonnets, you've got quite a huge dip on each side. So when you've got stuff like this, obviously that's going to run down the inside edge, which instantly throws that off. There's not a lot you can do about it. You just got to kind of segregate each section and lay it down as you would. It's going to look great as a whole thing. Obviously there's chrome going over the top of this, logos, so you know, you can only do your best, but what I'm saying is you need to try and get it, you know, exactly how the designer has set it out. It doesn't always work, like I say, because obviously a 2D render, a flat render, when you start putting it onto a car as curvy as an S15, obviously you only have to look at the width of the wings, you know, inside the vent, stuff like that. You have to adapt it sometimes, but we should be able to get it pretty much bang on where it needs to be. Well, I hope so anyway, that's the plan. But yeah, right, let's lay this bonnet down. All right, there we go. So that's the first bit done. Normally, I would run this round on the back side of this bonnet, but this paint is like sandpaper on the back edge, so excuse me. But yeah, so that's the first bit laid up. It's going to look super spicy when this is done, I'll tell you. Right, there we go. That's the base layer of the colours of the bonnet down. So yeah, now it's just the chrome on top of that, and then all the logos. So looking good. Right, so I've got the front bit on the wing there. What I'll probably do on this one, just lay that down, because it's a pretty flat panel, feed it into that recess there, and lay this bit up separately to match that in. So it should be alright. So I'm going to work like the handle isn't even there and then trim around it after. Be handy if that come off though. There we go. So I'm completely ignoring the handle. I'm going to lay it wherever it lays and then trim out where I need to trim out. Feed it into that line, so obviously when you feed that in, you're not stretching anything, you're not like, you know, you're not going to heat it massively. It's just feeding it in so you know it's not going to pop on that line. There we go. That is that bit fitted. Obviously I've got trim all around here and stuff yet, but I bought some new blue tape and it is like literally so sticky, it's unbelievable. It's actually a bit of a hindrance more than a help, to be honest. Obviously this is just the base layer, there's chromes which obviously go on here yet. Some will go behind these and we'll have to, hopefully, I don't know how Adam's done the cut file actually, I need to check. He might have done it so it's split and then I can just lay them in, or it might be over it and then I just trim onto the actual here, like not on the paint, obviously onto the vinyl. I could lay some cutting tape through just on these bits, but where they're so small I think it'd be more fiddly than not, so I'll probably just nip it off on the vinyl so you're not touching the paint below. That's what I think will probably end up happening. Nice, lovely job. Right, trim around this handle. And that'll be that door and that'll get done. Right, let's just lay this back bit down as well, so that's the handle trimmed in. There we go. So I'll trim basically all these little bits in here around the rivets, and yeah, we'll start putting this back section on here next. There we go. So that's all trimmed in on the line. I always find it neater on the rivets just to trim a neat bit around them, because it never sticks properly over time. So I'd rather them stay looking like this. You know, like the day you've done them, rather than having it over time. Same as in here. You know, you could infill bits, but it just doesn't look right. So I always trim them out like that. I think it just looks way, way neater. But yeah, God, this colour's beautiful actually. Look at that. So yeah, this is going to be pretty wild once all the rest of the print goes on, and then all the chrome goes on. It's going to be super leery. Right, so that's all the digital print on this side, minus that little bit down the bottom there, but there's a bit of chrome that's got to go on first, that goes over the chrome. But that's all of the side section digital print on. I'm going to go round, do the back bumper bit next, unless there's chrome underneath it. I need to double check, and the other side. But yeah, so that's the digital print sections down. Again, I'm still waiting on the chrome to be delivered, so it should be here today. And then it's annoying because I can't get on with putting any logos on until all the chrome goes down, which is a real pain in the arse. Yeah, you know, it's getting there. Right, okay. Well, that's near enough. Apart from these little bits down here, that's all of the digital print sections on the car, all the way around. I'm a little bit dead in the water at the moment, because I'm still waiting on the chrome to be delivered. Oh, it's a story of my life actually, mate. So I've got bloody one hair sticking up. Yeah, so I'm still waiting on the chrome to be delivered at the moment. We had some chrome mess up on the plotter yesterday. I like to get next day delivery, and obviously you pay for next day delivery. And I'll just get a notice saying it's going to be delivered between 7 and 8 tonight, and obviously I can't do any more on this until the chrome goes on the sides, the bonnet, the back, because obviously everything overlays on it. So yeah, I'm a little bit dead in the water. I'm praying that this actually turns up, because last time they give me a delivery slot this late in the day, it didn't show up till the next day, and Adam's collecting this tomorrow morning. He did say he could collect it later in the day, but it's Hope's birthday tomorrow, so we're meant to be popping out, and obviously I don't think they're going to be best pleased if I say I can't go, because I've got to finish this off. But we shall keep our fingers crossed that delivery man comes tonight, and then I could just have a late night on it. So yeah, but it's looking good though. It's looking really good. Yeah, it's looking racy already. So yeah, once all the chrome sections go in here, and then obviously all down here is chrome sections as well. It's going to look really good. Yeah, right. I shall go and finish off a few visuals then at the moment, because I'm not so dead in the water. More in a bit. It just gives it a whole different vibe. I just turned all the lights out and just left the outside lights on. It looks real smart with a cherry red. Look at that. Sick. Right, so that's the chrome section just gone on. Just the logos to go now, so looks like Lightning McQueen with that. Look, chow. Yeah, looks super, super nice. Oh, so honestly, I've really started to grow to like S15s. I really didn't like them at first, I'm going to be honest. But they're proper growing on me. Right, just the logos to go. Right, I thought I'd show you the difference between one side with no logos and the other side. It's looking absolutely unbelievable. And there the logos for the other side. God, it's like Nakamura's here. Look at that. Sick. Right guys, I have just finished Adam Merritt's S15. It looks like incredible, like it's fresh off the D1 grid, like it's unbelievable. Let me spin the camera around, I'll show you. Are you ready to see this? What a team, what a team. His rear window sticker was looking a bit tired, so I've stripped the top bit off and put the same one, printed one. It just looks absolutely unreal. Yep, I think Adam's going to lose his mind when he comes in and sees this. Both Adams will lose their mind. Adam Rouse and Adam Merritt. He's going to absolutely love this thing. Alright, so Adam's just arrived, see his car for the first time. Seems a happy chap. Just about to see Adam's dashboard. Oh, that's brilliant. Happy with it? Sweet, man. Look at this thing, absolutely wild. So there we go guys, all done. I'm really happy with how this turned out. It looks absolutely unreal. It's been another very successful collaboration with ASR. They are just really, their livery designs for me are kind of where it wants to be at, like this sort of early 2000s sort of D1 looking livery. Well, say early 2000s, it kind of went like this, but even in today's, even in today's D1 grid, like it just wouldn't look out of place. The one thing I would say, like there tends to be more of a fade on the actual car themselves these days, so they normally have, like say, a red front, black rear fade in. That's kind of where it's all going. But I love this. Cherry red is my thing. Like I really love this colour. So yeah, no, I am super happy with how this come out. So yeah, obviously myself, I do the liveries. Adam's been designing the liveries, and it's been a really good little partnership. So it's the last few cars that we've done, and I still haven't showed you Andreas's MX-5 yet because they're not released. But as soon as that's released, that's another one that we've done a collab on. So yeah, it's looking good. Anyway, thank you for watching, guys. Like I say, hit me or Adam up for livery designs, and catch you soon. Laters.